Okay. Now, I would like to talk to you about grits. So when I say the word grits, what comes to mind?
I love them. My
What?
mother was not a grits chef, but I grew up on instant grits, but I have learned to cook and enjoy grits in their true form.
Yet nobody down here, I mean, when I say cream of wheat, what?
I think bland.
Look at your face.
I know, I think very bland, and I guess grits are bland too. It's what you add to them that makes them delish. I love them with cheese
Well,
and butter and salt.
well, we eat cream of wheat like we do oatmeal. We put sweet stuff in it. Did you know that?
No, I've never had cream of wheat. I've tasted cream of wheat, but I was not a fan, so I haven't tried it again.
I grew up in Charleston, South Carolina.
So you've only ever lived in the South?
Only ever lived in South Carolina. Okay, here's my theory about grits.
Okay.
Grits are delicious. And by the way, I was probably in my 40s before I knew that grits was plural. I grew up here and grits is. The grits is ready, your grits is ready. Grits is for breakfast. We were, anyway, grits are, because there are a lot of little grits in your grits. Okay. But anyway, if grits are cooked badly, they are nasty. But if they are cooked well, it is food of the gods.
How do you cook grits badly?
Okay. First of all, never buy grits in an envelope that you add hot water 1 minute. Never.
That's a given. That's instant and that's sacrilege.
Right. Instant. No. 5 minute grits is okay if you're in a hurry. But even that really needs to be, you put a lot of water, you bring it to a boil, you stir it, you let it go down, you add milk or cream if you're really in a good mood or feeling like making it fancy. And then that has to cook down some more, then you add more milk, and then you cook it down some more. It has to be really creamy to be good. And then lots of salt and pepper if you like pepper. But it can't be gritty, despite the name.
Okay, but it's breakfast food. And like oatmeal.
Breakfast food.
Grits?
We eat grits all day long, honey.
I know, but it is a breakfast food.
Okay, maybe originally it was a breakfast food.
And it's a big breakfast food here in the South.
It is, you're right. Okay.
And so hot cereal everywhere else in the world is eaten with molasses or sugar or honey or jelly or fruit. We would never put salt and pepper on oatmeal.
No, I don't put salt and pepper on oatmeal either.
Right, but why do you do it on your grits?
Well, grits is more like cream of wheat. You wouldn't put molasses on your cream of wheat,
We
would you?
eat cream of wheat sweet. Yes, we put fruit in that too.
No.
Yes, we do.
Well, you're
Butter
right.
and sugar.
Okay. When my children were little, when they were born, and when they moved from baby food, from nursing, from just breast milk to food, and I began to feed them things that babies can eat. All my friends were giving their babies grits, but I looked up the ingredients in grits and realized that there's really not a whole lot of nutritional value.
Okay, wait a minute. I gotta interrupt here.
Okay.
These kids were weaned on grits?
Well, sure, they're easy to eat. They go down, yeah, sure, it's a great thing
I
to
think
give.
that explains a lot about the Southern population.
They're filling.